Podcast. I am your host, Coach Jake. This is the podcast where we explore the journey from no one to number one. Hope you guys are good. What's up, Toasty Cow? We got Instagram, YouTube, everybody jumping in. SA Ninja, Dude Man, Lucata, Duke, Silverback. What's up, Morgan? Mike Vaness, Ryan Branco, Sock Wrestler, MDB. What's up, Enrico? We got Italy in the house. Louisiana in the house, Lake Charles. Manny de Medeiros. Happy to see you guys. Hope you guys are all doing good. Hit me up in the chat. You like what I'm doing? Give me a number one. I am here today to discuss with you how you can turn your family business into a powerhouse, right? So, welcome. And my question for you is, are you tired of watching your family business struggle to make ends meet? Do you want to see your family income grow and thrive? If that's you, you have come to the right place. What's up, Johnny Cologne? What's up? Yeah, give me a number one. Thanks, Morgan. What's up, Johnny? Thank you, sir. Daikunki, Giuseppe, Rock, all you guys, what's up? So, how do you turn your family business into a powerhouse? Right? That's the question. So we're going to be sharing how you can increase your income, how you can reduce your costs, and how you can take a family business to the next level. Okay. So very first and most importantly, you've got to have a clear vision. If your vision is cloudy, you can't see where you're going, man. That's why there's windshield wipers on your windshield, so you can see. So you need to have a vision, okay? Your vision for what you want to accomplish is going to be the roadmap that guides you on this journey to winning. So without a vision, man, you're going to be lost. You got to know where you're going, right? Because the world of entrepreneurship is tackling risk. It is, you are literally setting sail in a sea of uncertainty. And if you want your business to reach its full potential, you need to have a vision. Now, there's several systems out there, right? You need to have a visionary, but then you also need to have an implementer. This is straight from EOS. You guys don't know EOS, look it up. It's great. It's a great system. EOS, Entrepreneurial Operating System. And there's a ton of them out there. And I got a ton of stuff. If you need some help, I'll let you know. But you need a visionary in the company first. You got to see what you want. For example, Scientific Wrestling. 2003, I saw where I'm at 20 years later. I said, phase one, I have to educate people. Put out all the stuff that's on fightinglibrary.com for those of you who aren't familiar with that. Nathan Brooks, greetings from Texas. What's up, dude? Happy to see you. Glad to see you over there. Yeah, I see you, man, on the chat out on YouTube. So we've got Lotus Sensei, Ray Sean Dom, and Ziegel Ganger. Some of you guys' names are way too hard. Jesus, BJJ, or Jesus, one of the two. Jorge DeLarge, glad to see you. So vision, man. 2003, I had a vision for Scientific Wrestling. I said, all right, I want to make pro wrestling competitive. I want to make it a sport and not theater anymore. Because I was doing pro wrestling, but I had gotten into pro wrestling after being a grappler. And I wasn't happy with how grappling was. And it wasn't divine discontent. I've talked about it before. I wasn't happy with how pro wrestling was. And I had a vision. I said, man, this is stupid. It needs to be competitive pro wrestling. Boom. How am I going to do it? I thought it out. I had my vision. Then I broke it down. Phase one, educate people. That's where you get the 10,000 pages of stuff I published myself. Lots of work. Research, putting it together, writing, promoting. That's all now in the Fighting Library. Go fightinglibrary.com. You can read all about it. I have tons of stuff there. Next phase, scientificwrestling.com. Go to the website. You can see what I've done with that bad boy. Okay. I had to get the information out there. I had to make awareness of what my vision was. Get buy-in, test it. Phase 2 kicked off in 2006 when I launched both the certification program, which is now known as coachingcatch.com. Check that out. coachingcatch.com. And King of Catch Wrestling, the first competitive catch as catch can tournament in arguably over 100 years with the Alhambra tournaments in 1908. With a rule set co-developed by Carl Gotch. You see, now the vision's starting to pick up. Phase 3 was taking it big. That's when I started developing both Shoe Pro Wrestling and the affiliate program. Make sense? Got to have that clear vision. Again, guys, if I can help you, hit me up in the chat. I'm going to try to power through this presentation first, though, and then I'll answer all your questions. Okay? So, number 1, you got to have a clear vision for your business. Next, you have to have a strong team. You cannot do it alone, man. This is the problem. A lot of people, they end up stuck as what I call a solopreneur, or other people call a solopreneur. Because you're trying to do everything yourself. You can't. You can't do it, dude. Can't do it. If your vision is big and you don't want to that's what a solopreneur, you don't have a business. To me, a business is something you could sell. It's an asset. You don't have a business. It's key man dependent. You die, the business dies. You need to start growing. You need to have a strong team. You need a team of people who are just as obsessed and dedicated to the vision as you are. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to build a team that works together to achieve this vision. Okay? The third thing is branding. Branding. Think about it. Think about all the stuff that you think is cool. There's stuff that you think is cool. Joseph Andrus on YouTube threw me up a bunch of dollar signs. Not sure what that means, but I like it. I like it. Now, for me, I've talked about this before. The big motivator isn't making money. I like making money. I got no problem. I'm not a communist. As long as it's ethical and transparent, I have no problem with it. I think it's great. I think you have an obligation personally. That's my opinion. But for me, the money is a secondary thing. Money is a means to the end. And the end is impact. I want legacy. You see, when I was a kid, I almost died multiple times. And I've almost died a couple times as an adult. Unfortunately, I'm hard to kill. But it's made me very aware of mortality. Memento mori, as the Stoics would say. And I want to build something that's going to outlive me. I want to take care of my kids and my kids' kids' kids. I want to be remembered, man. I want legacy. I won't call it immortality, but the closest next thing is legacy. That's what motivates me. This is what I love about family business. And sometimes what's interesting, your business, if it's done right and you got a good culture, can be like a family. Does that make sense? What's up, Mr. Mace Man? Rick Brown, dude, the guy, the man, the Mace Man. Happy to see you in on here, brother. So you got to have a strong team, dude. You're not going to be able to do this alone. Okay. Branding is super duper important though, because branding, think about all the companies that you think are cool. Nike, it's simple. They got the swish. Just do it. Scientific Wrestling. We got the chaos skull, which are the directions on, on north, northeast, east, southwest, all that, right? That's the 8 prongs on the skull. We're not just do it. We're do it again. Deliberate practice, winning. So you need a brand. Look at number 1, going from No1 to number 1. Does this make sense? You got to think about your brand, make it cool. And you may not be the person to do that. Now, I came up with all that stuff. It's a knack that I have. And then I've gotten better at it. But I've also come up with a bunch of ideas that did not take. So you got to kind of come up with a bunch and throw them out there and then see what the market likes as well. Can't be so enamored with your own ideas that you ain't listening to the market, because the market's more important, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're also going to talk about how you create a brand that resonates with your target audience, because you got to stand out. Okay. And then last, you really need to be a good leader, man. You need to be a good leader. And yeah, that means making decisions. Okay. But it's also about inspiring people to jump on the mission with you. Does it make sense? So I want to talk about that, how you can be a leader. I learned a lot about being a leader, doing it. And then academically, I went to University of Colorado Boulder on a scholarship for leadership. It was like a super prestigious program. All right. So I hope that all makes sense. Now, why am I focused on family businesses? I believe with regards to small business, now, when you get massive, things change. It's like anything. It's like scale, right? So why do I believe that family businesses are the future? Does that make sense? Family business has been around for centuries. Walmart, WWE, family businesses. Okay, vital role in shaping our economy. Okay, and I'm talking the backbone of the economy, which is the majority of people, which is why you need to stop listening to these dumb bureaucrats that do things like lockdown, just freak you out and make you make dumb decisions on emotion, not on logic. Like small mom and pop businesses, man, that is the backbone of the economy. That's the majority of the economy. Make sense? Stellar Steven giving me a number 1 in the chat. What's up, my friend? So I want you guys, and we'll talk more about the future business tomorrow. All right. Why family businesses are the future tomorrow. But I want to really zone in here now. Okay. So let's figure out your clear vision. Do you have a clear vision if you want to have a business? And I would suggest making it big. This is why I'm involved with 10X, why I've gone through the hard work and dedicated myself. Again, like I said, I was the number 2 coach in the entire organization that I'm a part of in Grant Cardone Enterprises, out of like 400 people or more. I was number 2 in my first year. So number 1 is in my sights. Of course I wanted number 1. That's how I got to number 2. And next year I'm going to be banging on that door. Okay. Because I had a vision and I want to do it. Right. So what is your vision for your business? You got to make a big vision. You can Google it. You can look at how do I come up with a vision? Okay. But you got to do that. You got to be clear on it. Otherwise, nobody's going to want to follow you. If I say, let's just use a metaphor of like going on a trip, going on a journey. Oh, no, no way. My kid's up on here. Let's say, hey, hi, kiddo. Oh, wait. So this is my son's account, but it's my daughter who somehow hijacked it. What's up, daughter? Good to see you. That's why I do this, man. Someday I ain't gonna be around. My kids could go back and watch all these damn videos. It'd be great. I could pass on the things that I learned so they can start where I finished instead of having to reinvent the wheel. Does that make sense? So happy to see you, honey. Thank you so much for tuning in. She just turned 16. So smart, so strong. Definitely can't wait to watch her grow. She got a lot of growing to do. She's only 16, but it's going to be cool. So you've got to have a clear vision. Okay. Now just think about your family and you're getting in the car. Everybody's going to be telling you where to go and what to do unless you're like, no, we are doing this and this is important. This is why. You got to be able to sell them on it. You got to be committed. And I'll tell you something about how all this integrates, right? Having a clear vision, having a strong team, and being a good leader. I'll talk about branding in a second. But if you're a leader, that means you go first and people follow what you do, not what you say. A leader, not a dictator. Dictate, right? A dictator, the root, they share a cognate. The word dictate. You ain't telling people what to do. You've got to lead. So for example, when I want somebody to do 500 squats, they do it because I've done it. I can bang it out. I've already done 180 today so far. Right? But leading is meaning you're ahead. You're doing something that they want. So you have to commit or they're not going to commit. And you're going to commit because you have a vision. So you got to know where you're going. That's what vision means. You got to be able to see where you're going so other people will follow you. What's up, Marco? We got Canada. We got Italy. Everybody's jumping on here. Snap Benefits. We've got a bunch of people on here, man. Appreciate you guys. You follow me. Clear vision, and you have to lead. You have to start doing it so people see. Johnny McClone, I've been making everyone I know do the squats with me. Leadership is doing it with the people, or they're not going to follow you. And you have to show that you're willing to go first. Makes sense? You ever seen like water buffalo and they come to a big ravine and they're all kind of standing around looking at each other all dumb, like any herd of animals, including humans? They all stand around. And then one of the water buffaloes like, fuck it, man, we got to go. And goes down the little hill in the ravine and starts booking through the water. And then all of a sudden, everybody starts going in. That's the leader because they went first. Okay. And this is the same with a family business. Me and my wife have a family business, a software company. Her sister, my sister-in-law, works for it. Actually, two of my sister-in-laws, one of their uncles, lots of family. Okay. Yeah, sure. Your family, I don't know what your personal dynamics are. Hopefully you guys have a good family like we do. Doesn't mean everybody always gets along, but people trust each other and establish and people are good to each other. Okay. Stellar Stevens says, our family business is better private or public? I don't even know what you mean, man. What do you mean private or public? You going to go to the stock exchange already, man? I think you need to start the company first, which means it's got to be private first. I don't know exactly what you mean, but that would be my guess from the words that I'm seeing there. What's up, Rob McClenny, Travis, Bling, BJJ? Happy to see you guys. Cairo Hall, happy to see you. So listen now. I've already talked about the vision and having a strong team. I look at business relationships and like personal relationships. They're all relationships. You're just putting on a qualifier on the front. Oh, it's a business relationship. Oh, it's a romantic relationship. Oh, it's a personal relationship, yada, yada. They're all relationships. Sales, you hear it all the time, all about relationships, right? So why does that matter? Well, you can use the criteria from one group to transfer over to the other group. So let's think about this. Me and my wife been married 17 years, man. Got 3 kids. Moved probably 4 or 5 times, which is super crazy. And we'll move a lot more together and do greater and crazier things too. Well, this is a person I can build an empire with. Think about it. Think about how you would determine a business relationship and place that criteria on your personal relationships. Would you go into business with somebody just because they're hot? Even though they got a shitty credit rating, they're a slob, they don't live up to their agreements, you can't trust them? Of course you wouldn't, man. You would not go into business like that. Why would you go into a serious relationship like that? Of any kind, romantic, friendship, business. Do you see how they all apply? So you got to make sure you got a strong team. And a family, if it's a good family, man, you can trust those people. They got your back. This is why I really believe in family business. Again, look at like Walmart, man. The Waltons, they have rocked that model. Look at the McMahons. Maybe they're not perfect example, but you get my point. Okay. So all of that, having a strong team, having a strong vision, and being a good leader, all that's wrapped in, and a lot of that can come together in a family in a better way. And it applies, and it'll make you a better person. Branding now, that is what is going to represent your company. A symbol. It evokes an emotional response. It evokes a logical response. You got to come up with a brand that works for you. Make sense? All right, guys. That is really what I wanted to touch on. If you guys got specific questions, That's generally in a business, but in particular family business, because I've got a lot of experience there and a lot of success. Now, I've done businesses that are not with family as well. But what's funny is that they become like your family. For example, I got a call last night, 9:30. Coach Luis Ojeda, guy I consider like a brother. He's an elite coach with Scientific Wrestling, been there with me since the beginning, just like elite coach Jesse Merez, elite coach Harry Smith, Davey Boy Smith Jr., if you don't know, Sam Crescent. You feel me? He calls me 9:30, tells me they just won the Metro Championships for the second time. This guy's like my brother, man. Sam's like my brother. Jesse's like my brother. Harry's like my brother. I care about what they do because of business, because of the relationships. I hope that helps you guys. So, all right, this is your chance. You got questions. It can be business. It can be wrestling. It can be family stuff, whatever. Let me know. Johnny Colon on Instagram. My sales experience has helped me in my job as a bouncer by making me better at connecting with people. Yeah, that's right, dude. 100%. I get it. I get it. Ryan Branco, good stuff. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Guys, you know, we are out on Apple Podcasts now too, man. We're going to blow this stuff up. So I appreciate you guys chiming in. I do try to give all you guys a shout out that I can see. Man, there's so many on Instagram. Arcos D, Andre, Esmocentric, Gibbon Ventura. I'm messing these names up. I'm doing the best I can. I'm so sorry. Arthur Luce, Nun Suarez, Jared Fritz, Crazy Kick. Man, I'm trying, dude. Jay Cranites, Jones CO 502050. Yeah, a couple names I don't want to say because I don't want to get canceled. Snap Benefits, M. Mackinson, GSD81, Diego Merida, Deriv Kimura, PCI, Jiu-Jitsu, Will Reed. Man, you guys are blowing me up. I appreciate all the love. All right, guys, I'm going to jump out of here unless you got some comments for me. Marty Jones. Oh, man. I always love it when Marty Jones pops in. What's up, my friend? Still working. I think I got Australia maybe on lock. Give me a couple months. I'm trying to get it put together for us. All right, pal? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're healed up and ready to go. We're going to bang out a tour. Won't be there for long, but I'm looking at we've got guys in Brisbane and Sydney to run full camps and then hit tours in between. So what's up, Marco? Happy to see you, my friend. You're welcome. I'm not sure what you're thanking me for, but you are welcome. Sonny G. Kumar, happy to see you, bro. Glenn Maldonado, Maz Hate Jiu-Jitsu. All right, guys, I'm not getting any comments. I'm going to jump. Keeping these short, man. Trying to keep it to 20 minutes or less. We're at 23 right now. You guys need anything from me, hit me up on the DMs. Lots of crazy stuff going on. I mean, I just talk about these topics. I should probably spend more time marketing to you. Dude, like you want to get to the Orlando Coach and Catch event, dude. I'm just telling you, man, do not miss out. Do not miss out. Harry Smith is an animal. It's going to be me and Harry. We've got Brian Ruscio is there. It's at his gym, Grappling Mastery there. Orlando area, Florida, man. Literally less than a month, dude. You better sign up, man. I can't promise that these combos are going to last. And you're running out of time, dude. Memento Mori. I brought it up at the beginning of the show. Coach and Catch. Get it now. Get on there now. Scientific Wrestler, dude. I just got, you guys, hopefully, have you seen where we've got the GOAT, greatest of all time in MMA, Frank Shamrock? You guys could argue, but I'm right. Frank is the best, dude. I mean, who else has held the middleweight title 4 times, started it, was the first, considered by everybody, the first modern MMA fighter. That's 2. 3, held the record for the fastest submission forever, held the record for the fastest knockout forever, still only holds the only guy to hold back-to-back championships and win back-to-back championships in under a minute, and was in Pancras. I'm sorry, dude. He endorses the affiliate program. GOAT. Well, I don't know. Do you know better than him? I doubt it. So go watch that video on YouTube or Instagram where he talks about, man. He's like, I don't endorse anybody. And you can check. Go see who he's endorsed. Nobody. and he endorsed us. And I'm very humbled by that, man. Legend. I mean, that's his nickname, but it's like true. That's why it's his nickname. And got a great testimonial that he wrote it to me, and he's going to be filming it as well, from the greatest of all time wrestler, pinner, holds the record for the most wins over NCAA champions, Guinness record for the most wins and pins in wrestling, champion in 5 different combat sports, champion, Sambo, judo, freestyle, folk style, Greco-Roman. Been with us exclusively since the beginning. Wade Chalice. Dude, you need to get over there. Scientific Wrestling, Wrestler, scientificwrestler.com. Come on, man. And if I can help you on your business, again, endorsed by the president, me, endorsed by the president of Cardone Enterprises, Jared Glant. I don't know if you know how much about all that stuff. Oh, Enrico's chiming in on Instagram. Within the next 5 years, more scientific wrestling in Europe. Yeah, we've got 11 affiliates and a number of full coaches and assistant coaches globally for you guys. Really good guys that win. That's what we're interested in, and that's what we do. Okay, man, this Coach and Catch tour is fire. Josh Barnett, greatest of all time in catch as catch can in the modern age. I'd put him with Sakuraba. I mean, it's hard to say, different weight class, but mind-blowing success. And spanning a 20-plus year career. The guy's a stud. Coming to help us out. Scientific Wrestling. Wade Chalice, as I mentioned. Harry Smith. Billy Scott. You guys may not have heard of Billy Scott. This is a guy. I'm probably the guy that's turning you on to these people you never heard of. Because I'm good at my research. I want to be number one. Billy Scott is the guy Billy Robinson said was the greatest American he ever trained. I got him. He's going to be in Charlotte. Sign up, dude. There ain't no time like right now. Okay. Brandon Ruiz, Greco-Roman All-American, 3rd degree Machado black belt, 2-time FILA grappling games champion, gold medalist, legit world champion. Not some made up bullshit regional shit that just puts the world on there. Legit world champ coming to Denver with me. Let's go, man. I'm waiting for you. I've been doing this for 15 years. Where are you? I haven't seen you probably. Now, a bunch of you guys, some of you I've seen on you, and I appreciate you. But the rest of you, man, you just sitting there on the sidelines, living your life like a spectator. Get on the field. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Okay. And if I can help you with your business, like I said, I was number 2 in the whole Cardone Enterprises group of licensees out of 400 people. The number 2 coach in my first year, endorsed by the president, certified by Grant. Let's go, man. I want to help you. That's why I'm here. I ain't getting paid for this shit. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Johnny Cologne says, all I do is talk scientific wrestling to everyone I meet. Thanks, dude. I really, really sincerely appreciate that. I hope that that you're blowing their minds because I put a lot of effort into really gathering the best information. This is why people who consider some of the top people in the grappling scene have been ripping me off, not giving any citations, and the people associated with scientific wrestling, and not even acting like, hoping people think they made it up. People in the know, they know. Come on out, man. We'll tune you up. We'll make you great. I promise. I promise. You got to show up. Can't do it for you. You got to actually get there. Just like coaching, right? You're the athlete, but we will coach you professionally, elite, making that available to you. You just have to have the guts and the vision to jump at it. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Appreciate you. And yeah, we'll talk. I might do it tomorrow, but I think I might just keep this like a weekday thing. I don't know. Let me know. Send me some DMs if I can help you. I'm here. All right. Or if you know somebody I can help, let me know. Appreciate you guys. Bye.